My name is Joe McLam, and like my father before me, I'm an American soldier. Now, in just a few minutes, we're going to introduce you to your soldiers. But I want to take just a second before we do that to say two things to you. First of all, I want to welcome you to Fort Jackson, and more importantly, welcome you to the United States Army. The second thing I want to do is talk to you for just a second about what a hero is and how you'll know one when you see one. Now, I got to tell you up front, if you came for an unbiased opinion of the United States American soldier, you came to the wrong guy. I love American soldiers. I think they're the best thing about the United States. And in just a few minutes, the battalion commander will be up here on the stage, and he's going to introduce you to a group of heroes. Now, the word heroes get used a lot in our society, a lot of times very imprecisely, but for those that know me will tell you I'm a very precise folk. And when I use the word hero, I mean it. Most of you, and I'll explain to you why I think the folks you're about to meet are heroes. Most of you are familiar with the Great Seal of the United States. It includes an American bald eagle holding in his beak. The original motto of the United States, E pluribus unum, which means out of many, one. In one talon, the eagle holds an olive branch, representing the desire of the American people to live at peace with all people. And correctly, the eagle's head is inclined towards that olive branch, indicating that our preference is to live at peace. But in that eagle's other claw are 13 arrows. And those 13 arrows represent the entire armed might of the United States, from nuclear weapons to aircraft carriers, to tanks and machine guns. But metaphorically, if we could zoom in on those arrows, if we could get down to the smallest level and look at the very tips of those arrows, we would not find equipment, we would find men and women. Men and women who have raised their right hand and promised to support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, even at great detriment to their own welfare and safety. It's my sincere belief that the people who take that oath and who live their life under that oath are special people. And I believe that the American people are well served by the men and women of the United States Army. I've spent more than two decades of my life in the United States Army, 3 of those years in combat in Iraq. In that time, I've seen many brave and selfless acts, and it makes me proud simply to be associated with the people who perform those acts. What's important for you to know is that almost all of those people who performed those brave and selfless acts once stood where your soldier stands today, across Hilton Field in the Woodline, waiting to be reunited with their family after completing basic training here at Fort Jackson. So please make no mistake, in just a few moments when we let you come out of the stands and join your soldier on the parade field, you will in fact be standing in the midst of heroes. And when your soldier tells you how tough basic training was, how demanding and unrelenting the drill sergeants were, how long the hours were, how demanding the training was, listen to me carefully. Please do not feel sorry for your soldier. This is important because heroes don't want you to feel sorry for them. They want you to be proud of them. Today, the drill sergeants, cadre, and leaders of this great battalion are very proud to return to you your soldiers. I hope you're equally proud of your soldiers, the United States Army, the United States of America.
Ladies and gentlemen, the commander of the 3rd Battalion, 13th Infantry Regiment, Lieutenant Colonel Stephen L. DeVoe.
Good morning. How cool is that? I still get shivers down my spine when the rat accomplishes what you do. When you come through that smoke, love and pride you all feel for your soldiers is palpable. Almost like being a rock star coming out here. I'm tone deaf, so that's the closest I'm ever going to get to being a rock star. And thanks for coming to FamilyDay. On behalf of Cronus and Clam, Sergeant Major Julius, Sergeant Major Wiggins, myself, the 313th Infantry Regiment, staff and cadre, and Fort Jackson, welcome to FamilyDay. I don't know, I'm not family. You don't sound that excited about FamilyDay. No? I'm just not getting that sense that you're ready to go see your soldiers. You know it. First thing we need to do is take care of these 22 warriors that march up front here with Sergeant Major Wiggins and myself. They've been working really hard with the rest of your loved ones the last 10 weeks to become American soldiers. They've also been working really hard to become American citizens. So before we welcome them into the Army as full-fledged soldiers, we're going to swear them into our nation as full-fledged American citizens.
I'm proud and happy to be here today to officiate this ceremony for these soldiers. And with that said, I would like each of these soldiers to repeat clearly and loudly after me.
That one's louder. Yeah, you can hear it.
I want you to raise your right hands. I hereby declare on oath that I absolutely and entirely renounce and abjure all allegiance and fidelity to any foreign prince, potentate, state or sovereignty, of whom or which I have heretofore been a subject or citizen, that I will support and defend the Constitution and laws of the United States of America against all enemies, foreign and domestic, that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same, that I will bear arms on behalf of the United States when required by law, that I will perform non-combatant service in the armed forces of the United States when required by law, that I will perform work of national importance under civilian direction when required by law, and that I take this obligation freely without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion. So help me God. Let me be among the first to congratulate you as I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We couldn't think of a better way to start Family Day than to welcome our nation's newest citizens into the American family. They came from all over the world: Zimbabwe, Tanzania, Iran, the Congo, seeking the American dream. They are living proof that, regardless of whatever problems we have in this great republic of ours, it remains a shining beacon of freedom and liberty, attracting great men and women from all over the world. Please join me in once again congratulating the newest members of our state. Alright, I know you didn't come here to hear me talk, so we're going to try to finish this up as fast as we can and get you linked up with your loved ones. Let me explain how this is going to work. We have some groups of folks that we need to show some love to and thank for everything they've done the past 10 weeks. I'll say a few words about each and then ask you to join me in thanking them. Depending upon how loud you respond, I'm going to order the companies to move forward a specified distance. Starting to get a good flavor for it now. Once we get them to this road right here in front of us with the rest of our soldiers, we'll conclude the ceremony and then you can go get your soldier.